It's all good though.
I have a couple of my neighbors looking at me with their snow blowers, and they were just like, "Don't make eye contact. I don't want to borrow it."
I've heard nothing but compliments. The village dudes did a bang job.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can even see it. Like,
I do
when I was
too.
coming in, even here. Aside from
Oh my God. I've been there. I've spun my
everything's
car
cleared
around.
off.
The township dudes got to, on the big roads, the township guys did good.
Yeah.
I never will forget one time I
constant.
went
It was constant.
to a meeting in progress.
People
I'm
are
going
used now.
up Bloomington Heights.
Like there's parts of rubber, dude, that were a disaster.
Rubber's always
I
a
was
big
just
hit
trying to
wind.
go
It's
east
like
on
a
Dorothy
Nothing
Lane,
you can do.
uphill battle.
360 out the middle. And then you got a driveway like everything's on.
I've got 6. I think he's giving instructions over there.
The lab next apparently was like
Anytime I could get in a parking lot, it was snow.
just runs around the lake. And you want to live on the house.
We ready to go live?
Window, so I let 'em out.
We're live.
We're live. Turn your sign around. Thank you.
It kept me on
Action.
This way.
Went to little Novas and stuff.
Thank you. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'll call this meeting to order. Rob, please call the roll.
Ms. Least.
Here.
Mrs. Sweet.
Here.
Mr. Bear. Here. Mr. Whitaker.
Here.
Mr. DeVoli.
Here.
Mr. Hannah.
Present.
All members of council are present. Please join me in pledging allegiance to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody, for coming out on such a lovely evening. Glad to see you're here. And do we have any additions to our agenda? This is Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. Any additions for our agenda this evening? Okay. And hearing none, we're going to go into the minutes for Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. And if you're satisfied with their contents, I would entertain a motion and a second to approve.
So moved. Second.
And call the roll, please.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli.
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Those are approved as presented. And let's go into our financial report, and we also have a resolution I asked you to have put up there as well. So, Rob, I will turn it over to you, and you can pick the order.
Sure. So we'll do financial reports for the month of December. It took me a little bit to close the books for the year, but we are all closed, and they are there for your review. We ended the year just a little bit ahead where we thought we were. So no big surprises. Relatively healthy fund balances for each of our funds. We did get this, our certification over to the county auditors at the end of last week, and I heard from them today. So they are getting us a new certificate of resources that they do after we pass our budget. So the spreadsheet that you approved at the last meeting that showed our appropriations for the coming year, you don't really approve the revenue budget. It's just there as an FYI. So we updated the fund balances as of the end of the year to reflect what they actually were, and all of them were just a tick ahead of what you saw on your list. So every fund had a little bit more than what we thought we would have in the middle of December. So our fund balances as of the 31st of December were the general fund, $199,154.22, street construction, $59,148.53. And I will foot stomp that again, how pleased I am with that street fund, because that got a little low at one point in the year, but it made up for it. So
I
we're
told
gonna
you
be
not to
able
worry.
So taking your advice. So the Parks and Rec Fund, we have $50,600.50. So we, just as a recap, that money includes the reimbursement we got from the grant that Kevin had put together last year for the park equipment, the playground equipment, and the rental money that we get on the farm down there. Those monies have gone into that fund as well.
Great.
The police levy fund had $65,693.34. Special revenue out of police was $12,866.33. And kudos to the chief and everyone for their work getting donations into that fund last year and already this year. So it's sitting in a good spot. In the water, we had $417,333.87, and that is a very healthy water fund balance going into the year. So good job to everybody on that. So unless there are any questions, that is month in December for your review and approval.
And I'll move that we accept the bank reconciliation as presented.
Second.
And is there any questions, comments? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoley.
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
So like I say, both the month of December are closed and 2025 is closed as well. We are getting our financial reports compiled, and they are currently with Clark, Schaefer, and Hackett, and they do some of our conversion work for something called the Hinkle Report that is due by the end of February. I'd like to thank Christy Tomey, who is doing some of the water stuff from last year. So she's compiling stuff in addition to what I do. So we're actually a couple weeks ahead of the game, and
Good.
we will have that done in short order. Everyone's W-2s have been distributed, and those were also submitted electronically to the Social Security Administration. I'm not sure if anyone is able to import their W-2 information from any of the platforms. Technically, the IRS has ours now, but I haven't seen them show up anywhere, or at least nobody's told me they had. So I'm not sure when the IRS will get to having ours available, because we do submit those electronically someday.
Ready for the resolution?
Yeah, so unless there's any questions on financials, I would move on to Resolution 2026-02, which is Part 2 of putting the police levy on the ballot. This is a different levy than we were addressing last year. This is a renewal of an existing levy that this is the final year of collections for. So this would begin continuing to collect this levy in 2027. The stated millage rate is 2.5 mils, and that will remain the same. The effective rate of that probably will be much less than 2.5 mils, because this levy has been on the books for now 20 years, and it will bring in an estimated $115,981, which is what it has since its inception. So the resolution .01 was submitted to the county. They came back with the valuation information, which is now inserted into the second resolution that's needed. So upon its passage, I will submit this to both the county auditor and the Board of Elections.
I'll move that we waive the 3 reading rule.
I'll second.
Call the roll.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoley.
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
We have the required votes. We'll need a motion and a second to pass Resolution 2026-02, resolution to proceed of the taxing authority.
I'll make a motion to pass the resolution 2026-02, resolution to proceed of the taxing authority.
And I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. DeVoley.
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
And that ends my report, sir, unless anybody has any questions for me.
Good report. Questions for our fiscal officer?
Just one question on the cash summary. That's for December 2025. That's not the year, right? I mean, that's the end of the December?
Mhm.
Okay.
Any other questions? Thanks, Rob. Chief, I'm going to turn it over to you for a minute.
Thanks, Rob.
If I could get Amanda Pennyworth to come inside here for me for a minute. Amanda started her career in law enforcement in July of 2010 with the Enon Police Department. Worked here for several months and then transferred to the Clark County Sheriff's Office in May of 2011, where she worked until 2022, when she decided to pursue other career opportunities. July of this year, of 2025, I was able to bring Amanda back. She has exceeded every expectation that I've had, and I am proud to be able to do this promotion with her.
Come forward, please. Fan club, come on.
Fan club.
Come on. You guys know the routine. You were here a couple months ago. Well, 6 months ago, yeah.
Well, I have some new ones.
You have some new
Yeah.
ones? Okay, they're welcome to. Are you ready to do this? All right. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Amanda L. Pennywood, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and the codified ordinances of the Village of Enon, and will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of police sergeant for the Village of Enon, Clark County, Ohio. So help me God.
Jeff, you said it'd be a cold day before she ever got promoted.
I really want to.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm coming. Okay.
Let me stand up.
Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Am I skipping you? Congratulations. Thank you.
You already got your hug.
Wait on your
Probationary period.
I know, right?
Speech.
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 I'll never get back up there.
They got it. Are they done either? Wait, they're waiting for everything.
That's your copy. Don't suck it up.
So Chief, how long is her probation for this?
6 months.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations again, Amanda. So we'll go into communications, and I have the corrected mayor's court report for December. Total funds received $2,434. Remitted to the state, $300. Total to the village, $2,122. Total dispersed, again, $2,434. So the total year-to-date, $24,856.73 as compared to $42,078.18 for the previous time last year. So,
I'll move that we accept the mayor's court report for December 2025 as presented.
A second.
call the roll, please.
Mr. Hannah,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
Yes,
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
And Mr. DeVoley.
Yes.
That report is approved. Just one item of communication, and Arthur, I don't want to steal your thunder here on this, but we had a little snow over the weekend, and I think it actually set a record, if I'm not mistaken. And our employees did a spectacular job on our roads. They used teamwork. They took pride in what they were doing. And if you've traveled the streets in Enon, you can see the hard work that they put forth. And I'm extremely proud of the way our streets look. And that's due to the hard work and teamwork of our employees. So now, Arthur, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, so he stole the thunder, but he's the mayor, he can do that, I guess. So just to add on to that, as far as the snow, it was estimated 12 inches of snow by 11:10 on Sunday. And again, want to give a kudos out to our guys. They switched out throughout the day, throughout the night, to make sure that the village was safe, and we were able to go back and forth and get to where we needed to be. So again, I want to give a second kudos to them. This year, we want to be a little bit more intent as it relates to violations. So this month, we've had 6 violations that entail trash and inoperable vehicles. The enforcement, again, we're stepping it up, but at the same time, if people reach out to us, the residents reach out to us, we will work with them. Some of those dealing with the weather they had started, so I was able to work with them, give them a little bit more time on getting it done. So been getting pretty good feedback from the residents that we sent violations to. So we've just been a little bit more proactive on this year. I want to talk about the permits. We had 2 requested right-of-way permits this year so far. Noticed the previous administrator has been working on permit. He was looking at permit fees and looking at comparing them to different other entities around us, and I want to continue that and maybe do some research, because upon looking at some of our fees, they are extremely low compared to other villages and cities around us. So I would, in the future, if you would allow me, have a proposal for you, and we just go from there, see how that looks.
So I'm just going to reiterate what Kevin had brought up to us last year. Some of our fees are ridiculously low. They need to at least cover the costs associated with what they're being charged for. And I think he had presented a fee schedule, Arthur, at one point in time. We just never acted on it, I don't believe.
He did. He presented it, and we were going to look at it again.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to take a serious look at it. It's like, what's the right-of-way permit? It's
$10.
$10. And by the time you have a lot of time wrapped up in doing background checks and making calls, that doesn't cover the cost of the employee's time.
Absolutely.
So,
okay, corporation sign limits. I don't know if you noticed, we tried to post it on Facebook, social media, where this was another project that was put in place by the previous administrator. I took it upon myself, talked with the mayor, and we decided to go ahead and get that taken care of. So coming into each, whatever way you're coming into the village, you'll see that the signs have been completed, and they look pretty nice. I don't know if y'all have noticed them, but they're nice. Okay, and I want to thank the guys for doing that too. It's like I said, it's been some freezing cold weather, but they got out and they kind of humped, and I took one day with them, and I was like, man, just much respect to them. We got a good staff, so appreciate them for getting that taken care of. At Settlers Park, we had 3 lights replaced. I don't know if you noticed those, but they've been replaced too, and they look extremely nice. The lawnmower purchase, we've been talking about lawnmowers. Every year, the guys, I think it's in New Carlisle, where they'll take all the equipment and they'll get it serviced, so we can get through the upcoming year. Where this year, one of the lawnmowers, which is 2012 model, 60-inch deck, it's been having some continuous engine and transmission issues. So went out with them, and they began to kind of point out, the areas that what will be taken care of, mainly the parks. And so I don't know if we could go 2 months with the lawnmower that they're having the issues with. So what they did, they did some research. I did as well, and found about maybe 5 to 6 lawnmowers, priced from $11,000 to upwards of $18,000. The one we're looking at, it's like a middle. It's about $13,000 range. It's what you look at when you're looking at a lawnmower is the engine and transmission, and this, the one we're looking at, it's really kind of top of the line for that price. And I think the deck is 72 inches, which would give us another foot of cut, and then also just be a good investment for us in coming up into this new season. So just want to present that to you all.
Yeah, we'll need a motion from council to approve, but I think it's important, Arthur, that you stress that you went to the employees, what what do you guys, and I sat down with you and Jason this afternoon, and it's like, what people are actually running these, what is going to be best for Enon? And this mower that you guys decided on, not the high end, but the 13,000, does have that better engine, does have the better transmission, and it does have the 72-inch cut. And that's going to be a good fit for Enon to replace a 2012 or keep it as a spare or whatever. So you guys did your homework, and that's what we ask.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the quote on that?
I do. I can get it to you.
Okay.
for you. Yes, ma'am.
You can just give the number if you want.
Yeah.
It's a little like 13.5. Don't quote me on that. I actually left it on my desk just then.
And what
sorry.
kind of mower is this?
We need it.
Okay, could you hold on 1 second?
Sure.
I can run and get it.
Yeah, just get it. Yeah, that's fine.
Rob, what fund would that come from?
We would split it between water and sewer, water and streets.
Yeah.
Water and streets. So, I guess that is at your discretion. I would
Here, and let me explain something. The majority, when we say, we're mowing the parks, well, Enon Park is a well field. So that is regular maintenance that would happen down there anyways. So that would get charged to water. And then like around the towers, that would all get charged to water. So you have Settlers Park that would get charged to park, and then Galloway Park. And even part of that has an easement for a water line. So the majority of the mowing goes for the water department, and like right-of-ways, like around the mound here. So that's a right-of-way, so that would come out of street. So, but sometimes, it's hard to visualize what's going on, but it's like the property is actually owned, the majority, by the water department.
Now, Arthur, sometimes we have luck with going to checking with Ag Pro and also checking with Koenig. The John Deere that we've got down there last year, I happened to run across that we purchased, and it was a repo that only had a couple hundred hours on it.
Okay.
So when we start looking at stuff for the park, we might want to check those sites also as well. So the local John Deere dealerships, see what they may have that's been turned back in sometimes.
Yes, sir.
So your recommendation is to purchase what brand at what price?
So it's the Hustler Super Z 72-inch. This is a commercial, zero turn, and the price is $13,832.77.
So we need a motion and a second to approve that quote.
And what kind of warranty is this?
Probably 3 years.
Does it have it on there, Arthur?
No, sir, it does not.
And this is a brand new one?
Yes, ma'am, it's brand.
We check the warranty, and then we get back with us at the next meeting on
I
that.
can do that. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We've
I can do that.
made out well on a couple of deals with John Deere.
How many mowers do we have currently?
I think we have just 2 big ones now. Yes, sir.
Is that the one that we just bought?
Now, are you counting the John Deere utility tractor that's got the?
Probably.
No,
not.
no,
Yeah, I
not
didn't
counting
think
that,
so.
no.
Okay.
So-
Zero turn.
So
5-year.
going forward, like the other one that we have, let's try to get, the year, how many hours are on that, just so we can kind of plan out in the future to have like a phased plan on replacements.
Okay.
Just so we don't get stuck with having to buy 2 or 3 all at one time.
Gotcha.
Just for our.
And to me, 2012, that seems like a
Right,
pretty old
for
mower.
sure.
Right.
And
I mean, we've gotten our money's worth, but it's
Yeah.
like,
And that's what I pretty much went off of. That's 2012, but yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, and I have no
Absolutely.
objection to
Yes, sir.
getting us a new mower.
Right.
Just to be able to see,
Absolutely.
and hopefully, we're like
Proactive.
5-year differences
Yes, sir.
that
Yes, sir.
we're not gonna run into having to replace 2 of them at the same
Yes, sir.
time.
Right. You
Yep.
just get one every other year or
Right.
every third year.
Yes.
or
But
something,
But hopefully our
whatever.
needs may change where we may have to be mowing a lot more this summer. I would hope
Right.
that would happen, but
I don't want to rely on a 2012 to be mowing a lot of grass.
no problem
That's
about
my car.
about the purchase, but it'd be nice to see
I
what
have a
else might
pickup
be
truck
out there.
that's a
And
2012.
that was one of the reasons too. We anticipating,
Yep.
more to happen with the park as well. So
Could we table this to the next meeting? Would that be okay?
To do,
Just to see if there might be something that would be, I don't care one way or the other.
I was gonna say, you had what, 4 quotes?
Yes, sir, 5, and that warranty is 5 year, 3,000 hours. To be honest with you, we kind of went in debt with, trying to find these. These are some of the better prices
Okay.
that's out there right now. To be
So-
totally
Our-
honest with you.
Okay, so
Our-
did you guys already check, what did you say, John Deere? Like, did you guys already quote?
Ag Pro, which has, they basically conglomerated into 2 different John Deere dealerships around the area and carry multi-brands. And either you're going to be at Ag Pro out of Wilmington or London, or else you'll be at Koenig, which is out of Urbana, Tip City, and various other places. But sometimes they get things turned in from John Deere Financial, so just.
I just didn't know if that was one of the places you guys had went, or you don't know?
No, ma'am,
Okay.
we did.
So I feel comfortable that the staff did their part, brought the information to you. I feel comfortable when we sat down, they took into consideration the whole mower and the proximity of if something breaks down, how close is it for us to go and get parts? So for me as mayor, I feel comfortable if the council does.
And where did they get the parts from, did you say? Where's this coming from?
This is, I think we'll be able to go to New Carlisle to get the parts if there's an issue.
Small business, yeah.
Small business.
Yeah,
Service
235.
pros.
It's on 235 north of New Carlisle.
It's where most of the repairs have been done, at least since I've been here. We've been paying.
They've been repairing our stuff forever.
Yep.
So I would entertain a motion in a second to go ahead and make the purchase.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet,
Yes.
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Okay, and finally, excited about this last part, the employee training update. The last meeting that we had, we were talking about Jeff Oliver and going to get his CDLs. Well, he obtained them on, I believe, last Wednesday, first try, and he was instrumental in this week's snow incident we had. So that was worth the money we spent training him. So excited about that.
The fact that we were able to get him started allowed him to be in that big plow over the weekend.
Yes.
And we needed him.
Yep.
That's the best $4,000 the village has spent so far this year,
Absolutely.
my opinion.
And what'd you say the timeline was for that course? Like it was significantly less
Yes,
than
sir.
a typical course.
So you look at about 3 weeks, 10 days. So 4 days.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yep. And again, he had some experience, so
Sure.
that helped a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that
Yep.
helped.
So
And he passed the first time.
first time.
Yeah.
First time.
So he passed last week and was able to drive the truck for us over the weekend, which
Worked out great.
was huge. Again, best $4,000 we spent
Yes.
so far this year.
Right. And then we have Mr. Jamie Epperly. He'll be taking his Class 2 testing for the water. So we're optimistic that he'll be successful with that as well. So, and that'll be on February the 5th. And that's it for me. Any questions?
Perfect segue. At this point, I'd like to make a motion to pay all employees who worked on Saturday and Sunday to clear roads or provide police protection on or during January 25th or 26th to receive a one-time bonus for that service for those 2 particular days, whether they be part-time or full-time. Do we need a 3 reading rule off of that?
It's just a motion. Yep.
What was the amount of the bonus?
Bonus?
$100.
100.
Yeah.
I'll second.
Comments? Call the roll, please.
I'd like to make a comment before we vote.
Yes.
I'm going to vote yes, but I want to say, make sure you let these guys know how thankful we are as citizens that they were diligent to plan ahead even to do this. Doug did a great job of planning ahead, and the guys all followed, and it worked out really well, and we're very pleased. I think I can say that for all of us.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, roll call now. Sorry.
Mrs. Sweet,
Yes.
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hannah,
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
like to make a second motion, and this is to provide pay to our part-time employees premium time, which would be time and a half, for the hours worked on January 25th. The part-time employees receive standard pay only for that particular day. So I'd like to make a motion that they receive time and a half or premium time for that particular day.
For Saturday and Sunday, or just one day?
25?
Just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, not Sunday, just Sunday.
Just,
Well, so either one of those days would have been considered call-in. So anybody that worked Saturday or Sunday would,
Snow come in Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah.
Came in Saturday?
Saturday night.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm thinking of Sunday.
I don't know that we had anybody come in, but
is this all part-time employees that came in over the weekend? All hours worked over the weekend by part-time employees are to be paid at time and a half?
yes,
Correct.
Okay.
yes.
Sorry to be a stick.
No.
Sorry about that.
And how many part-time employees do we have?
2.
2. Okay. I'll second it.
Comments, concerns, questions? Call the roll.
Yeah, that includes the police department would be,
So it'd be more than 2 part-timers, it'd be 3.
How many do you have? You have
I have 1.
One part-time?
Tyree
And
worked,
then
yeah.
the road
Yeah,
department
so it'd be
has 2.
3 altogether.
Who's your part-timer?
Tyree. He works
Tyree,
Saturday.
that's right, sorry.
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hanna,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
And the last and final motion would be that we provide 1 week of vacation to part-time employees based on the village policy of hours worked per week, as we did in the past, but to cover this year.
To be used in the year 2026.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hanna,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet,
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Hanna.
And Arthur, again, please pass our appreciation to all the
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen who worked this past week.
Yes,
Will do. Will do.
we appreciate them keeping us safe.
Chief. Thanks, Arthur. Good report.
Yes, sir.
Again, I want to congratulate Sergeant Pennywitt for her promotion, well-deserved. For the training, we received a reimbursement check from the Ohio Attorney General's office in the amount of $5,146.95 from our continuing education training last year. That money has to be used for training. It can pay for courses that we take. It cannot be used for housing or overnight stays. It can only be done for the training itself. I do have some trainings that I want to send the officers to, as well as myself. There's some leadership training that are 3 separate courses. They're all 4 or 5 day courses. Most of them are out of state. They're Georgia and southern United States. Georgia, Florida is where where most of them are at. Tennessee. So I went through the 3. I'd like to send myself and Amanda to those leadership courses. The first one that I would like to sign up for is coming up at the end of March. It's March 23rd through the 27th, I believe. And then these classes, you don't have to take them all in a row, so we'll be able to split them out throughout the year for basically the 3 courses for me and the 3 courses for Amanda. Then we're going to send Officer Schaefer to field training officer school to be a training officer for the department. And then we'll look at other trainings that come in, but all of those courses will be covered by this $5,146 reimbursement check. Basically all it'll cost the village is for their time and hotel stays.
And the training at the end of March, these leadership courses, where are these at?
This one's in Florida.
And so the village would pay for travel and stay?
Just for hotel.
Just for hotel. And then do you have the locations for the other ones?
They're, like I say, they're all over, basically all over the southern United States. So they're, depending on what day, when we go, when they schedule up, we just have to get onto the site and pick what days work best. So I figure if we do it and I do 1 month, one course in a month, the next month Amanda will do a course. So we'll get them done, and then we'll get the training officers done in London. So we won't have any hotel there. It'll just be his time.
But we're using this money that we got from, where did this come again?
It's a reimbursement from the continuous professional training from last year.
And that's what this money is
That's what
meant
it
to
has
use for?
be. It
Yeah,
has to be
okay.
used for training.
So, and it's, did you say 5 courses? 5
There's
trips?
There's 3 courses, so it'll be, each of us will have 3 different week-long courses.
3 different week-long, okay, so 6 week-long courses, so
Yeah.
6 hotel
Yep.
stays or whatever, okay.
I can work with the chief to find a way to make it work from how we receipted that reimbursement check to how the appropriations work, because that can go to cover the course costs. There will be mileage expense for people to go and per diem for meals, but we can figure that out.
Okay.
And then
Meals and mileage?
the receipts from that class, we can submit to the AG's office again for another reimbursement.
Yep.
It can be perpetuating it.
Yeah, because so.
Oh, so
we
it
got-
never ends?
Yeah, no, well, as of right now, like we got paid,
Do you?
what our reimbursement was, it was for 32 hours for each officer.
Okay.
So if they had 32 hours of continuing training last year, we get paid back their salary for those 32 hours. And then at the end of this year, I think they said they were gonna do, it's gonna be another, it's either 30 or 32 hours. They haven't really come out and gave a steadfast number of hours they're gonna pay, reimburse us for, but
Gotcha.
that's what it's for. For the equipment, I know last year we discussed bulletproof vests for the officers to renew those. I do know that Amanda's is coming up, expiring in the middle of this year, so we need to look at getting those done. I found a grant through the Attorney General's office. It's a 75-25, but we have to come up with the money first, and then they'll reimburse us 75% of what the cost is. But in order to do that grant, we have to have the exact amounts that it's going to be for each person, for each officer, so that we have, so we know what we're looking at. Then there's the one-time expense that we're looking at for Kevlar vests that are rifle-plated vests. God forbid we ever have to use them, but if something happens and we need them, I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. And I think, Mr. Baird, I think the fire department just bought some of these for the trucks.
We did last year, yeah.
If I can get some information from either you or Chief Heath
Sure.
so we can get an idea of how much it's gonna be, because we're looking at that and a Kevlar helmet for
Are
each
you looking
car.
to do universals as well?
Yes,
or? Yeah,
that's what we're
okay.
doing, is we're
Yeah.
gonna do them just for the vehicles, so because they can just throw them on over top of their uniform.
Yeah. I'll get you some
And then
info.
the Kevlar helmets are pretty much universal fitting anyways, unless you got somebody with a real small head or real
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
head.
Well, you can get different sizes and
Yeah,
have in a bag.
Yeah, so I'm looking to do those for all the vehicles, and then some of the general safety equipment that we need to replace, first aid kits. I looked, tourniquets. I want to make sure that every car has at least 2 tourniquets in it, because you never know when you're going to need them. And then If you'll pass those around, we have a 250th anniversary badge that we're looking to do for the officers for this year. The officers will pay for the badges themselves. It's just a anniversary badge that we can wear for the entire year. As long as you guys are okay with it.
Absolutely.
Also, back in training, I went with Arthur and Jason and Doug, went to a oil pipeline emergency training last week. It was very good. Then I attended the emergency response to pipeline training later that evening. Good training, good lots of information. You'll see a copy of the year-end report. I don't think it's necessary that I go through everything specific, but if there's anything that you have questions about, please ask me. If there's anything you want me to discuss tonight, I can do that.
You know, Jeff, I like the fact that you got the print really big for us old-eyed people. And it's very pleasing to read. It's an easy read. I appreciate that. So.
Don't ask me, I'm not that old.
I am. And I think that's pretty much it for my report.
Good report. Questions for our chief?
Yeah, Jeff, a lot of this stuff we normally talk about in the public safety meeting. We've not had any of the public safety meetings or parks, and we probably need to start getting back on regular rotation with our committee meetings once again, just to cover ourselves.
I do know that there is interest in discussion, is a possible discussion with the soccer club regarding our new park. So I know that could be a topic for something in the future.
The Public Safety Committee is myself, Ms. Sweet, and Mr. DeVoley, and anybody else is welcome to it. So would we want to go ahead and set up a meeting up for that sometime in February? Typically what we talk about is the equipment, the training, the wants and needs or futures, things of that nature. And Christian, do you have any bad days?
So I'm trying to peek out here.
Do we have the information that may have come up last year, or things that needed to be, that were tabled, that were going to be discussed this year, or something that I could get a copy of?
I don't know, have we had a meeting with Public Safety Committee since you've been chief? We haven't, have we?
Not since
No, I don't think
not
so.
since we
Yeah.
selected.
No.
So as long as it's not late, I'm fine. Usually Monday through Friday, doesn't matter as long as it's not late.
We could probably do that before one of our, no, we couldn't. How about February 17th?
That's fine with me.
With me.
5:30, so that way,
Yep.
everybody can make it at 5:30?
Arthur, if you want to take note of that, because you'll be doing the public notice or having Bree do the public notice. So it was what was the date again?
February 17th at 5:30 PM.
Are you good with that, Jim?
Tuesday.
I got it.
And topic, Rick?
Usually it's training, budget, equipment, wants, needs, pretty much anything that even going into where we want to take the police department and the ranks, what we would expect from them and what we'd like to see.
And I would assume that for that meeting, we would have like a copy of any kind of equipment and stuff that we would want to purchase for this year.
We
Other
could at
than-
least have an idea of it.
Or-
At
okay,
least, yeah, so.
okay.
Yeah.
Other than maybe the mowers, because that might already be behind us at that time, but,
That wouldn't be under the public safety.
okay,
That's not under public safety.
okay.
Yeah, so on your end, and then similar with the parks.
How'd you say, Rick?
5:30.
Try to get a hold of the trustees on the joint.
I'll talk to them and see if I'll bring something up at the next meeting about that.
That's what I was going to say. I've had a couple people ask me what the status is of the part that we bought and trying to build.
Well, the thing
And I
is
wasn't
we
sure.
didn't buy a park. We bought land for wellhead protection, and the park was just what to do with the property. And I think it's getting throwing around that we purchased land for a park. We purchased land to protect water.
That's true, but there's a
And-
big picture
Sure, and I
driving
mean,
down the road.
And it's something we need to do, but I think this year we really need to be focusing on our levies. Because I don't want to spend money on a park if we don't have levies passed, so.
Rob gave the amount from the, well, getting off topic a little bit, the amount that we received for the farm last year was 13,601. So, just for everybody's information.
If there ends up being a need for the soccer people to find a new home, and it will fit timing wise, and there's some collaboration of efforts, resources, let's just keep that in mind. That could be something that I think could be done easily, but we're going to have a discussion on it first. And I agree with what you say, Ben. That property protects our well field and gives us additional potential for wells in the future.
Maybe that's something we need to write up a blurb about or something because I know you've been putting more on Facebook and that, maybe that's something we need to just, and I know not everyone has Facebook, but
Right.
maybe that's something we need to write up and put on Facebook.
Were there any other committees that we needed to talk about tonight? Okay. We have no old business or new business. I would like a short executive session here to discuss some appointments. Comments from our public. Okay. So I would entertain a motion in a second to enter into executive session to discuss the employment, appointment, and compensation of village employees and/or officers.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Whitaker,
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli.
Yes.
Mr. Hannah.
Yes.
Ms. Least.
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
6:47.
And do you expect anything when we come out?
I do not.
Okay.
And I will need Rob for this one, please.
executive session.
I'll
Better wait on
We'll wait on.
Rob.
Hurry up.
Motion to return from executive session.
I'll second.
Call the roll, please.
I have no idea where I was last time, gang.
Figure it,
It's
man.
7:32.
Mr. DeVoli,
Yes.
Mr. Hannah, Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet.
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn.
I would request a motion and a second to appoint Mr. Randy Potter to a second term on the Board of Zoning Appeals, Mr. Robert Alexander, a second term on the Board of Zoning Appeals, and Mr. Robert Atkins, a second term on the Enon Planning Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Give it to him.
Mr. Hannah,
Yes.
Ms. Least,
Yes.
Mrs. Sweet,
Yes.
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
Mr. Whitaker.
Yes.
Mr. DeVoli.
Yes. And
Motion to
Motion to
adjourn.
adjourn. Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned. Thank you guys for coming. Stay safe, stay warm.
7:33.
Watch the
Yes.
refreeze.